Are you a broke student? Are you tired of having to soak Gary every single time you go out with your friends? Or are you just simply looking for some extra money to be able to afford your interests or your hobbies? If that is you, you have come to the right video because I'm going to be sharing 4 guaranteed side hustles that you can start with little to no money. You can basically scale it from 0 to 200k as a student.
Are you lying?
Nope, I'm not lying. I'm also going to be rating these side hustles from a scale of 1 to 10 based on their degree of difficulty, their scalability, and their earning potential. If that's good to you, let's jump straight into this video. The first side hustle on our list is cooking on demand. Oh my Gordon Ramsay and Yuda Bassi, this is your time to shine. Cooking on demand is basically offering your cooking services to customers on a needs basis. This side also is perfect for students because you don't have to spend a lot of money buying food items, cooking the food items, trying to sell it, and then you hope that people will buy everything from you. Cooking on demand is basically finding a person or a group of people that want to eat a particular food that you can cook very well. Emphasis on you can cook very well. Once you find them, all you just need to do is take their money, go to the market, shop, cook the food, serve them, and you charge them for the services. So before you start your cooking business, you have to make sure that your operation cost is down. Whether it's your cost to buy gas, you have to factor that one in. Whether it's the prices of food items in the market, you have to factor that one in. You might not know the exact figures, but you need to have at least an estimate of what the prices will be. Whether it's your labor cost or any other cost, you need to factor it in. Because there's no point in starting your business. People are paying you money for your services. And then at the end of the day, you do your addition and subtraction. And then you find that you're not making money. You're just wasting your time now at the end of the day. Another thing too that you need to have down is you need to know how to cook, like cook very well. Even if it's only Indomie you know how to cook, you have to make sure that you are the best Indomie cooker in your hall or in your school. Because there's no point in getting clients promising them that you can do this and you can do that, and then they'll pay you to do it and you sell them the food and they don't like it. That would be the fastest way to lose your clients. It doesn't make sense at all. And the third thing you need to have down is you need to make sure that you're able to market yourself and promote yourself very well. I don't want to hear, I'm an introvert, I don't know how to talk to people. You have to talk to people. The account balance depends on it. Even if you can't talk to people, make sure you get somebody that can promote for you. Whether it's to split the money that you earn at the end of the day with that person, make sure that person promotes you. Because, I mean, there's no point in knowing how to cook, having all your costs in order, but then you can't promote yourself. You just be sitting out there. Your account will be zero, SAPA will be one. Another very important thing you need to focus on is finding a gap in the market. This can basically break or make your business. It's very important. You have to basically look at environments, look for where there's a demand, and look for how you can meet that demand. I'm going to give you an example, 2 examples now. In my school, we had basically 6 restaurants. 5 of them weren't selling any soup at all. If you go there, it's just rice, spaghetti, yam, all those toast, and all those other things they sell. Nothing, there was no soup in any of them. And students really wanted to eat soup in school, but they could not find soup. The one that really sold soup, their soup was very bad, it was low quality. Like if you eat itself for more, yeah, your stomach will turn you. So he looked at it and said, Omo, I can cook soup very well. I can basically feel this demand for the students. So on one Saturday, he cooked a big pot of vegetable soup and went around the whole hostel to basically be distributing the soup to different people in the hostel. People ate the soup and they really liked the soup very well. And they asked him, Omo, can you cook this for me? Can you cook this for me? And then that is basically how he started his business. He started collecting money, let's say from a group of 10 people. And then you go to the market on Friday, you buy all the food items that he needs. And then on Saturday, he'll cook the soup. Or for Saturday and for Sunday, you cook soup on Saturday and Sunday for them, serve them, and he was making money. Just on a Saturday, he was making 25,000 naira just from a Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday, that's 3,000 naira he was making.
Wow.
I mean, that's good money for just 2 days of work. The other example is the one that I personally did in school. Because students, we don't like to sleep at all. After coffee, our coffee ends at 11. So from 11 to 4, literally the next day, we can be awake, playing games, just watching movies, doing whatever we're doing. So I noticed that after coffee, people are always looking for food to eat. And the major food that they usually look for is, if it's not Gary, they look for cereal. If it's not cereal, they look for Indomie. So I was wondering, okay, I can meet this demand here. People want to eat late at night. So I went to go and buy a carton of Indomie in my school shop. I kept it in my room. So if guys come to my room and they ask for Indomie, I'll give them and I'll use that to promote myself. I'll tell them that rather than you going to go and stress yourself cooking the Indomie, I can cook the Indomie for you. I can cook different types of Indomie, whether it's stir fry, whether it's a soup Indomie, whether it's anyone concoction Indomie, I could cook with him. So from there, somebody gave me a chance and then I cooked for him. He really liked it. He gave it to his roommate. His roommate came to me, and before you know, I was known around the whole hostel as the Indomie guy. And that's how I was making good money while I was basically a student in school. And the beautiful thing about this business is this business has the potential to scale very big. It can basically become your full-time job. You know that my friend that was cooking soup for people in the hostel, right now as we speak, this is his full-time job. At some point, he was doing the business after school, and he reached the point where he could not satisfy all the demand by himself. So he hired people to handle the cooking, while him, as the owner of the business, is handling the marketing, the branding, product ideas, and so on. Right now, as we speak, he makes millions of naira per month. This is cook on demand business. For a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be giving this business a 6.5. Why did I give it a 6.5? Although you can start it very easily and then you can scale your operations and make a lot of money, you are still capped at how much you can grow. Like my friend, for example, now, he can't basically send food to other states. It's not really going to be feasible. The food is not going to be fresh and all. So he's only limited to his geographical location. And while that's a good business, it's not something that has so much good potential. That's why I'll give it a 6.5. The second side also you can start as a student is online arbitrage. Personally, I've done this myself in school. This is one of the easiest side hustles you can do. Online arbitrage is basically the act of going to a marketplace. You go there, you buy a product for a particular price, and then you go to another marketplace and you sell that same product at a higher price. This side hustle is so good and it's so attractive because you can basically run this side hustle from the comfort of your room. You don't need to go out to do anything. You can run everything on your phone. But before you can start your online arbitrage business, you need to make sure you have your importation down. You need to know how to buy and import products from sites like Alibaba, AliExpress, Pinduoduo, 1988. If you want me to make a detailed video on how to import safely and cheaply from all these sites without getting scammed, let me know down in the comment section. Back to the video. You also need to know the cost price of a product. Each individual product, you need to know the cost price. Because I mean, you can't sell your product to somebody if you don't know the cost price. How are you going to add your gain to get the selling price? So that one is a very crucial one you need to get down. Another thing too that you also need to cover is your marketing. Marketing is what will make and break this your business. You need to be able to market your business physically, whether it's in your school. You need to be able to market it online, whether it's on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat. You have to basically convey your product in a way that when your customer sees it, it resonates with them, and then they'll be eager to buy your product. You also need to make sure that your customer service is top notch, because you don't want the case where the customer is trying to ask questions or trying to make a purchase and they can't reach you. You're just giving out free money. And lastly, too, you need to learn how to ship your product. When you get an order, you need to make sure you can ship your product as quickly as possible. Because, like late deliveries, I'm sure you and I have probably ordered something online and then the product is taking time to come and you're trying to reach out to the vendor and it's not answering. It's very irritating. So make sure you have all those things covered together. Remember when I said finding a demand in the market is very important in the cooking business? It is equally as important in this business. I'm going to use myself as a personal example of what I did back then when I was in school. Back then when I was in school, I was a huge anime fan. I'm still a big anime fan. I've watched almost every single mainstream anime you could talk about, whether it's Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, and the likes. And in the hostel where I was, every other guy also was a big anime watcher. Whenever a new hype episode came out, we'll all gather together, we'll watch it together, we'll talk about it. So just one random day, I was in my bed lying down, scrolling through AliExpress, and then I saw this very cool looking anime cases, and I was like, "Oh, this thing is mad, dude. Me myself, I'll personally buy it. And if I can personally buy it, and I love this thing so much, I know the other guys that love anime will also equally love this product too." So what did I do? I ordered a bunch of phone cases from AliExpress. And then when the products got delivered to me, I went on my school email and I typed, uh, I mistakenly bought a lot of phone cases online. If you want phone cases or you need, please send me a DM and you can take them off my hands. And just that afternoon, I got a lot of DMs from guys, from girls that want to buy for themselves or want to buy for their boyfriend. Man, the demand was crazy. Speaking more on monetization, you need to make sure you know the cost per unit of your product. Cost per unit is basically the total expense to produce one product. So let's say you sell diffusers and you have 100. You need to know how much it takes to produce one. The formula for finding your cost per unit is your total fixed cost plus your total variable cost over the number of units produced. So I'm going to give an example now. Let's say I'm selling diffusers now. My total fixed cost may be 51,000. This might be the cost to for the whole product, ordering it online and all. My total variable cost will be 16,820. This may be the cost for shipping, custom fee, packaging, and then it's going to be over 20. Let's say I order 20 products from Alibaba now. So if you add the 51,000 plus the 16,820, you're going to get 67,820. And then if you divide that over 20, which is the total number of products you ordered, you're going to get 3,391 naira. So this 3,391 naira is your cost per unit. Now that you know your cost per unit, you can now decide how much you want to add to make your profits. Let's say you want to sell your product as affordable as possible. You might add, let's say, 1,000 naira, 1,5. But if you want to brand yourself as a premium product, you can decide to increase your markup. Let's say you want to add like 4,000 naira to the 3,391. It all depends on your choice though, but make sure if you want to brand your product as, let's say, a high quality product, a premium product, make sure the product is of very good quality and make sure you brand your product in a way that it gives that sense of exclusivity. Scaling wise, this business is so scalable. I mean, you can basically sell to students in your school, you can sell to students in other schools. As long as you're leveraging online platforms, your reach is basically unlimited. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this business a 9.5. Why did I give the 9.5? One, you can basically run this business from the comfort of your room. You don't need to leave your room. As long as you have a good working phone or laptop, you have a good working internet connection, you can run your business from your room without any stress. The second reason why I'll give it is by leveraging online platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and all, your reach is basically unlimited. And with that unlimited reach brings unlimited earning potential. Almost that was needed. Anyway, don't mind me. Third side also on our list is tutoring.
No. Hell no.
Hell yes. I'm sure most of you are already saying, Omo, I'm not an A student too. I don't know book. Oh. How can I tutor? Who says you need to know book or be an A student to be a tutor? Think about it. I'm sure all of you watching this video, you have one hidden talent or you have one hidden skill that you do on a daily basis and you're good at it. You know that there are people outside there that want to learn that same skill that you have and they're willing to pay for it. And now you want to ask me how you can get in contact with them. It's very simple. There's a website called SuperProf. You can go there and you can list any service that you are capable of doing. Let's say you are capable of playing piano and you're capable of playing basketball. You can go there, create an account, make multiple listings. And then when people are looking for something, a tutor to teach them, they can basically log in and they can book your services. While I was in school, this was a very common side also that I was doing. Because me too, I know Sabi book too. I can't really teach in a conventional way. But then one thing I was very good at in school was playing table tennis. I used to play table tennis every day after classes for multiple hours. So I found this website and I basically created my account and I put my rates on there. And I got a lot of clients. Even till today, I still get some requests. And on the website, I charge 5,000 naira per hour. Imagine that amount here. So let's say I teach you for 4 hours. That's basically 20K. How many 95 can actually pay that kind of money? Yeah, all of you should wait. Before you run to SuperProf now to go and register, you have to make sure you have these two things covered. Number one, you have to make sure that you're good at the skill. There's honestly no point in registering if you're not actually good at the skill. Imagine you, let's say you say you're very good at playing piano now, and then you go there, and the clients I want to teach is better than you self at playing piano. That's the fastest way you're going to lose a client. The second thing that you need to have is you need to make sure your profile is very professional. Your picture, your description, the videos you need to add, the tags, the keyword. You have to make sure everything conveys your professionalism. So let's say a client comes to your page now and he looks at it, he can see that okay, yes, this person is competent. It's not when your profile looks like some kind of zoo and then you come and be charging 6,000 naira per hour. The client won't even look at your profile twice. So for this side also, I'm going to be rating it a 6.5 over 10. What my rating to 6.5 is, although it's very easy for you to start and start making money, and then you can also build a lot of meaningful relationship with your clients that can help yourself in the future outside tutoring. The business cannot survive without you at the end of the day. And it's very hard to scale. You know, as a student, you're going to have classes, you're going to have extracurricular activities. So the real major days you're going to really have to focus on this side also is maybe say your weekends. If you have, let's say, 5 or 6 clients, how are you going to satisfy those clients? It's not possible. You're only one person. So that I'm saying, you're basically the business is capped to how much you can grow.
One eternity later.
And the last but not the least side also is content creation. For clarity, content creation is basically creating different forms of media that appeal to different target audience. I'm sure all of you watching this video right now, there are 1 or 2 content creators that you follow on different platforms. Maybe you're watching their contents because you want to entertain yourself and laugh. Maybe you're watching their contents because you want to learn something useful. Or maybe because you resonate with their contents, maybe their lifestyle or their values, whatever reason it is. These content creators are able to basically monetize their following by basically creating a very dedicated target audience. Now, you're probably asking how you can build your own target audience. It's very easy. You have to sit down, you have to think about what you like doing, your passion, something that you do on a daily, you love it. And if you get the opportunity to talk about it, you can talk about it for hours with anybody. In my own case here, I always loved entrepreneurship, business, finance, investing. I mean, I've unofficially been doing business since I was 11 years old. You know, all those small business where you'd be like, if you draw something for me, I'll give you my snacks in return because we didn't have money. I've been doing that since I was 11 and up until now, I'm still doing business. And even if you check my YouTube downloads, you can see hundreds of videos about entrepreneurship, investment, and all that I watch on a daily basis. So obviously, going down this whole content creation rabbit hole, it was only natural that I choose personal finance, business, investment. But for you, it might be different. Your interest might lie in journalism, traveling, video game, comedy, fashion, makeup, anything, whatever it is. Once you're able to identify that your passion, definitely you can find an audience that resonates with your content. So once you have sorted out, identify your target audience, the next step will be to know the platform that you want to grow and build your brand as a creator. You have to decide whether you want to use YouTube, Instagram, or Snapchat or TikTok. You can also use multiple platforms to grow as a creator. It's very possible. If you want me to make a separate video breaking down the pros and cons of each platform and the best platforms to use as a creator, let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you're watching this video and you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. It really helps my channel and it lets me know that you guys are really interested in my content. Back to the video. So now I've come to the monetization part of content creation. I know that's the part of you waiting for. You and your long throat. Hmm. Anyhow, sha, there are more than 10 different ways content creators can make money. But for the sake of time, we'll only be talking about 3 different ways they can make money. Number one way they can make money is through advertising. Yes, I'm sure all of you have had this experience on YouTube where you open a video, the first thing you meet is ad. At the middle of the video, when things are about to get interesting, ad. Yes. Content creators can basically make money from allowing brands to put their advertising on their video in the hopes that that brand can secure a target audience that wants to buy their product. So let me give you an example now. Let's say I'm a makeup company now looking to advertise my product to consumers that I can potentially buy. If I go to YouTube, I can locate a makeup influencer. Then those that brand will pay YouTube to place their ads on that makeup influencer's channel to watch in hopes that the makeup influencers audience that resonates with makeup content can buy from them. So once they pay YouTube to put their ad on the creator's video, then YouTube takes their own cut and then the creator takes the remaining. So I think the split is a 45 to 55% split. So once they are paid, YouTube will take 45% and the creator will keep 55%. The second way content creators can monetize their content is through sponsorships or brand deals. These sponsorships and brand deals can be short term or it can be long term. For the long term aspect of it, you can probably see videos or pictures of your influencers signing big endorsement deals for companies. These endorsement deals are basically just contracts that states that the influencer has to promote that company's product for a specified amount of time. While for short-term videos, it can just be the influencer paying you to post, let's say 24 hours promotional item from the company. Or in the case of YouTube, the brand can basically sponsor your video. So during the video, you notice that the influencer has to take a couple of minutes, pause the video, talk about the brand, thank them and all. The third way content creators can make money from their content is through affiliate marketing. This is a very popular strategy that brands and companies provide. So in this case now, if I'm able to refer, let's say, a friend or somebody to buy a particular product, that company will pay me a commission on that. For normal people like us now, it might be hard for us to get people and earn something tangible. But in the case of a creator that has a very large audience, they can make a lot of money. Let me give you an example now. Imagine a brand is paying the creator 1,000 naira a day to promote and to get people to buy. Imagine that creator has 100,000 followers on YouTube. If that content creator is able to make a video, and let's say 2%, just 2%, which is very reasonable, 2% of his followers actually click the link and buy that product. Do the maths. That's a lot of money just from one video. 1,000 naira times 2,000 people buying. That creator is going to be making 2 million naira just from posting one single video.
Oh, wow.
Are you now seeing the power of having a very large audience? Attention is currency now. However, content creation is not easy at all. I'm not going to sit down here and lie to you that it's easy. If you're the kind of person that you start something today now, tomorrow you already quit. Don't even bother starting content creation. Content creation is something you start for the long haul. I mean, just to start content creation alone, you are going to need to learn a lot of things simultaneously. You're going to need to learn how to edit your videos. You're going to need to learn how to script. You're going to learn how to basically engineer your captions, create thumbnails, adjust your lighting, so many things. And you learning all those and investing all that money into it, it's not guaranteed that you actually find success in this content creation. So for that same reason, I'm going to be rating this side also 6.5 over 10. Because although it has massive rewards, you can make a lot of money once you have basically found a large audience. It is very hard to actually make it in because the competition is very stiff. So with that said, we have come to the end of this video. Please, if you like this video and you found any value in it, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is free and it really helps your boy. Just help a boy in need, I beg. And also, if you want a part 2 series on side hustles for students, let me know down in the comment section. Till then, I'll see you in the next video.